welcome back to the channel. Let me get my what has become like a signature thing for me on my head. So, and I don't really need my glasses anymore right now, at least right now. So anyways, this has been a crazy year, and there's a lot I'm really thankful for. A lot a lot I'm not thankful for. A lot of things that happened this year that aren't making me so happy, but a lot of greatness came out of this year. And even though we started out with having the pandemic and everybody getting really sick, and there was a lot of people who unfortunately lost their lives, for me, in the place I'm at, I was scared for a good portion of it. Still am. I mean, we're not through it yet. I mean, we're still in the pandemic.
You a dumb ass. Oh shit! Like all you got is like a flashlight. All you got is a light.
And I don't know when it's gonna end. That's really hard to say. There is a lot though I am thankful for. The first thing I want to say I'm thankful for is you guys, the subscribers who have supported the channel throughout the year. If Michael was here, he'd probably be saying the same thing. He's busy with his job, obviously. My job is actually doing this, believe it or not, is actually talking to you guys and talking about movies and whatnot, and music and everything like that now. The entertainment industry in general. Sorry about that. You guys are what I'm mostly thankful for this year. You guys have done a lot for me. You've given me a possible beginning of a career for me. I mean, that's something to brag about. The fly. I don't like flies, by the way. I'm just gonna get that straight off my back. That's Jeff Goldblum. I don't like flies. I don't like flies at all. They're the most obnoxious little motherfuckers I've ever encountered in my life. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life before YouTube, actually. So I'm very thankful for YouTube, actually, also to have the platform itself. I didn't know what I wanted to do in my life. I went back and forth. I really wanted to be a film director. May still want to do that at some point in my life, but we'll see. We'll see how far this takes me. And if it takes me that far, then maybe I will at some point. Who knows? I'm very thankful for the opportunities YouTube has opened up for me. You guys have sent me a lot of things I'm very thankful for. A lot of the stuff in the background was all because of you guys. You guys actually sent me a lot of stuff. I'm so nervous right now, but I'm excited. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh my god, this is heavy. That is heavy as fuck. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I can already feel what this is. Oh my god, dude, you did not. Oh my god. Background. That's the background. Holy fuck. And I'm blown away. I've been blown away ever since. Like, I still can't believe you sent me that Crystal Lake sign. I can't believe you sent me that Return of the Living Dead mask over there over the futon. I can't believe, so many things have been sent to me, so many things, opportunities, especially one of the things that actually happened for me that happened this year was in October, where we planned out, and it was a last minute kind of planned out thing. We weren't like well prepared with money. We just wanted to do it because you guys opened up the doors for us to do it, and that is go to the gas station from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, one of the biggest highlights of the year. It's the first time I left the state in over 15 years. 15 years. I've been in the state since 2007 and haven't left since. My family has several times. I've stayed to watch the animals, but this was the first time I could ever leave the house and do something. And though the footage didn't come out as well as I wanted it to, we want to definitely upgrade a camera if we ever go out filming again out of the state. So if we ever do that again, we want to get better equipment. This was, again, the last minute thing. But we got to go to the gas station from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, filmed our trip there, and we had a blast. It was a blast. A blast. Me and Michael both just overly joyed. When we got there, we nerded out. I mean, you could see our reactions on camera. When we pulled up to that gas station, we both just lost it. I went over to the side of the building, and I'm like, oh my god, do you remember when Sally ran around the building? And he just started going like, oh yeah, no, I remember that. And we walked up to the van, and we were talking about how the hitchhiker rubbed his blood all over the van in the film and everything, and chased them down the road. I mean, it's just so many great things have happened this year. And biggest reason why that happened was because of you guys, and I gotta say, the pandemic did help me out in some ways with this, because I would never have had the free time to do this. Before the pandemic, I was a Walmart employee, so, and at the time, we just had so much at stake. We didn't know where the world was going to turn. We didn't know how things were going to go down, so we wanted to stay away from the virus as much as we possibly could, so we all agreed to, just stay home. And, the government was also making people stay home and stuff and at the time and everything. So we took advantage of that time. I took advantage of that time, and I came back to YouTube, and I started doing YouTube again. And in that 1 year's time, we almost gained 10,000 subscribers. And I know what most people are going to say, there's other channels that did this and went up to like 100,000, like 200,000, and like 300,000, and people were just blowing up. And it gave people during the pandemic a lot to do, what's going on YouTube and watching videos. And movie reactions were big, so we started doing movie reactions, and we still do movie reactions right now. I can't do them right now because we have a little bit of a lag with my PC and stuff that's affecting the movie reactions in general. But you all have opened the door for me, for Michael.
Happy New Year's, everyone. I think Jordan wanted me to make a video along with him to kind of go over the things that we're thankful for this year. One of them definitely being you guys giving us all the support that you've given us to get us to 10,000 subscribers. That is amazing. Jordan and I, we didn't really think that we would make it to 10,000 in 1 year. That's a feat that we didn't think we would reach, and we have, thanks to you guys. The Texas trip, which is where this shirt is from, especially if you're new to the channel, go ahead and check that out. Jordan and I took a bunch of footage, mainly Jordan, I think, did a lot of the filming for that, and of course the editing. But yeah, we went to see the gas station that was in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, hence where this shirt came from. Here, I'll even show you a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty badass. That was one of the things that I was thankful for. You guys giving us, the chance to go do that. If it wasn't for you guys' support, we probably wouldn't have been able to do that this year. So, a couple other things that I'm thankful for is, well, my fiance keeping me out of trouble all the time. But yeah, definitely that. I'm also thankful for a couple of the other things that have happened, like getting a better job and that sort of thing, and still trying to be able to do YouTube, for you guys and whatnot. So, but again, thanks a lot for all of your guys' support and everything. I'm trying to get into trying to get more content out for all you guys, but I'm sure Jordan has already explained everything. So, but yeah, he and I have been longtime friends, so since like 7th or 8th grade. So, but I guess that would be a New Year's resolution for me, is to try and film more and more and more.
At some point, the goal is to hit a certain point on Patreon to where both me and Michael can both sit down and start doing things that we really want to do, because I record a lot because I love doing it, and I love posting a lot because I love doing that too. It's not because I, just generally record. I like recording, and I like reacting to things, and I like talking to you guys about film. So that's all me.
A lot of our veteran viewers, people who've been here for a while, you guys all understand my situation. So, work and trying to do this, it's kind of a hassle, but I try to make it work the best I can now that I'm able to record from home. So, that's why, I'm able to do this. So, anyway, again, I thank you guys a lot. Jordan and I are trying to come up with some new stuff. I'm going to try and keep coming up with stuff like this video today. Hopefully he's able to get this one uploaded. Yeah, but I didn't really, as you can tell, I don't really think things out of what I'm gonna get on camera and say. I just kind of like free flow. But anyway, if you guys, if you like Jordan and I doing this kind of stuff every year, we might even try and get together and do like a live stream. I don't know, until midnight, but that'd be something that you have to ask him, because I'm real bad about checking out the channel. Don't hate me, but anyway, oh, by the way, I'm Michael, by the way, if he hasn't already told you, but I'm the strange guy that shows up every now and again. But anyway, Happy New Year. I hope it's better than the last 2 years, because dear God, I'm ready for a change. But anyway, thanks again for all the support. I can't thank you guys, honestly. Everyone who's in our Patreon, everyone who's a YouTube member, it's crazy. So, anyway, thanks again, and until next time, don't forget to keep it retro, and bye-bye!
So, really, it's been a good year. You know, it started out rough. I'm gonna be honest. It started out rough. We didn't know how it was gonna go. My grandma almost lost her life due to COVID. So certain things in this year really got scary, and thankfully that didn't happen. My grandma still is here with us. But it was really, at one point, it was scary. I actually had to get off YouTube for a while, because I didn't know what was gonna happen. And she is a big factor around us, so we definitely were scared. And she's happy for me. She found out I was doing YouTube, and I was making an audience, and I was talking to people, and I was getting really decently, I was more than what I was, I'll tell you that. So she was really happy about that, and most of everybody in this house is very happy about that. They brag, they share my posts all the time. I am very, very thankful. There's a lot to be thankful for, and I'm very thankful because you guys kind of made me someone else, and it's cool to say that. So anyways, I would love for you guys to comment down below, what was your favorite video ever, right? Ever, of this year. We'll just say it, this year. Posted this year, what was your favorite video? And if there is something you want us to do for next year, let us know in the comments, and we will definitely take that into high consideration, because I take everybody's comments into consideration. So please comment down below your thoughts. Guys, thank you so much for being with us this 2021. I'm sorry that there was some bumps in the road, but overall, we came out pretty strong, I would say. So until next time, movie friends, keep it retro. Check out our Patreon page if you guys want to see this channel keep going. That's the best way to do it. And for only $1 a month, you get exclusive content that you can't get on this channel. So if you like that, then absolutely go check that out. And until next time, movie friends, keep it retro. I'll check you guys on the next video. Take care.
Hi, Maya. No, come here. Come here. Might as well. Come see the camera. Say hi. Weirdo. I love her anyway. But anyway.
Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? I'm finally live. Finally live. Hello, Old Man Jenkins. Hello, Philip. Hello, Sebastian. I said Philip twice. Hello, Vidal. Hello, Paranormal Attractions. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing okay. Hope everybody's having a great night. Yes, I decided I'm going to go ahead and celebrate New Year's with you guys. So if you want to wait up with me, and because we're only like 30 minutes away where I'm at, about 27, 26 minutes away from New Year's. It'll be 2022. This is live now. I am live now. So yes, I see your comment, Mirror Domains. This is live now. I played a thank you video before it, though. Gonna take a sip of coffee. By the way, this is what I'm gonna be drinking. I'm not gonna be drinking no alcohol. I won't be drinking alcohol, but I will still take a sip of coffee for sure. This part is live, and what I thought we could talk about before we get into it is what you guys would like to see from the channel in the next year. I will be talking about some of my favorite films that have come out this year, because this is a movie guy. I do movies most of the time, so whether it's Sam and Colby stuff, movies. I do a lot of great content. Hopefully most people appreciate it, and hopefully most people like it. Well, you guys do, so that's good enough. But anyways, it's still 2 hours and 20 minutes for us. Yeah, here it's actually like literally 30 minutes away, like less than 30 minutes away. So on the Eastern time, it's pretty close. So I am an hour behind you. Yeah. Yep, you guys are an hour behind, but it will be New Year's here in about less than 30 minutes. So, by the way, hit that like button, guys, if you like this type of content and you're watching and being like, yeah, this is pretty cool. I would love to hear what you guys would like to see from the channel next year. I already plan on doing a lot of things. I would love to see the overnight channel reactions. I bet you would. I bet, yeah, most people probably really would. I'm probably going to actually start. Michael rocks that shirt. That was a good shirt, man. Actually, it's funny. I was wanting that shirt too. I didn't see it until like he bought it, but they only had like one left and he got it. But I saw that shirt. I really wanted the gas station shirt though. I have that gas station shirt. You know, I really wanted something to remember the gas station by. He bought that from the gas station and I bought an actual shirt that said the gas station on it. It's 8:39 p.m. here. Yeah, it's 11:40 p.m. here. So 20 minutes from now, we will be at the New Year's for us. Hey, Peachy, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us. I appreciate that. Slay that like button, guys. Slay the like button. Slay that like button. How are you doing, Peachy? Thank you for joining, and Happy New Year's. Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, you know, it's funny. When it comes to movies this year, I didn't get to see a lot. I didn't get to see a lot of movies. I did not get to see Ghostbusters Afterlife. I did not get to see Spider-Man No Way Home. I missed out on a lot of movies this year, so, like, my list is very small and very compact. But if I had to give you guys my favorite film of the year, I am probably going to go with Halloween Kills. It's just one of my most anticipated, and I really didn't like it at first, but the more I watch it, the more I really started liking it a lot. So I'd go with Halloween Kills for now. I mean, it could definitely change for sure, especially after I see more films that have come out this year. I got to see Mortal Kombat. I got to see Dune. I got to see a lot of films. Rest in peace, Betty White. Yeah, rest in peace, Betty White. Unfortunately, I literally, it's funny that you bring it up. I'm glad you brought it up, Mere Domains. I remember when I was over at the neighbor's house this morning, doing a gift exchange. We were giving presents, you know, for my neighbors, to us, and well, for me. And we were giving each other gifts. And I walked back over to the house, which is only like 2 houses down. I walk back into the door, and the first thing I get told is that Betty White is dead. And I almost didn't believe it at first. I actually thought it was a joke because it sounded like a joke. You know, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, sure. And then I literally go over to next door, and I'm like, Betty White just passed away. And the only reason why I knew it was real is because my mom was crying. My mom was starting to cry. So that's when I knew it wasn't a joke. And no one believed it. Michael actually just found out like literally 2 hours ago when I called him saying Betty White just passed away. And he's like, no, you're lying. You got to be lying, man. And I said, I swear to God. I am toasting to the new year with cream soda. Hell yes, Philip. Hell yes. I'm doing great, Jordan. Hope you're good as well. I'm doing pretty good, PG. I'm actually doing very good. Some of my New Year's resolutions is working out more. I would love to get back to about 130 pounds, 139 pounds like I was. I would love to do that. I put on a little bit of muscle. So, I mean, I put on a little bit of weight, so ever since the pandemic. But I would love to get back down a little bit, but I want to film more horror reactions. I've missed out a lot on the horror stuff lately, and I would love to get back to the horror stuff, so hopefully I can do more horror reactions coming up soon. I didn't get to see a lot of great movies this year. I know the feeling. I really do. It's been a shame because I really wanted to see a lot of films this year. I'm kind of split on my favorite this year. I still love the Interview with the Vampire reaction review, and then there was Willy's Wonderland. Well, I appreciate the Willy's Wonderland comment. I mean, that movie reaction barely got any views at all. I think it just hit over 1,000 just recently. But I appreciate that. Hello from Indianapolis. Hello, Ryan. Thank you for joining us. Oh, my goodness. How are you doing? How are you doing today? I recently heard from my dad that the co-star of Anne died, supposedly from bed knobs and broomsticks, and I thought it was the guy who was Mr. Banks in Mary Poppins, but he died in 2000. What did I miss? You didn't miss nothing, Mercy. We just got started. We're waiting on the next, I think, about less than 20 minutes away, and we will be saying Happy New Year. This is Friday Fright Night, by the way. We haven't done one of these in a while, but I've been very busy, so it's been hard. Do you like the Foo Fighters? They are starring in the R-rated horror movie next year. I don't think I've seen Foo Fighters. So I'd have to definitely check that out. But if they're starting a rated R horror movie next year, I'm definitely going to be down. I'm always down for watching a horror film. I think me and my buddy actually want to start doing something for Patreon as called B Movie Blowout, where we watch like the lowest of budgeted horror films and sit down and have drinks and watch them. I thought that'd be kind of a fun thing to do for next year, but we'll see. We'll see. If Patreon becomes more successful, then that would probably be something that's going to happen. And I'm sorry I was late to the stream. Don't be sorry. You have no reason to be sorry. I appreciate you making it to the stream overall. Overall, I really appreciate you making it to the stream. Hey, Mike, how's it going? It's going pretty good, man. We're only less than 20 minutes away from the new year here on the East Coast. Dave Grohl was the drummer for Nirvana and the lead singer for Foo Fighters. It's called Studio 666. I am going to have to look that up. Really, I will have to look that up. That sounds interesting. I recently just watched The Green Knight, and I'm trying to edit the reaction in a way that it's not laggy because, unfortunately, the last, 30 minutes of the movie reaction, the movie becomes very staticky and very, what's the word I'm looking for? God, I had a proper word to use, but I forgot it. But it becomes very staticky, and I just don't want to post it when it's that lagged, I just don't want to post it because I really would like to give you guys better and good content instead of glitched out crap. Rest in peace, Betty White. Absolutely, rest in peace. It was a shame. She was so close to making it 2022 at least, but it's, of course, something bad had to happen, right? Something bad had to happen by the end of the year. Dave Grohl, okay, I read that comment. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Mike. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Speaking of horror movies, I recently watched a reaction to Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and the live chat was Ray Fiennes, which became then about Wes Anderson. I'd love to see a Wes... That would be awesome to see a Wes Anderson horror film. I tell you what, I have not seen a Wes Anderson movie, and I almost bought a Wes Anderson movie not too long ago called Fantastic Mr. Fox, and I have not seen that movie, but I was going to buy it, and I was going to do a reaction to it. Missed out on buying it, though, unfortunately. Watching the Sam and Colby reaction videos while playing Dead by Daylight, and now I'm a fan of the reactions. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, a lot of people really seem to like the Sam and Colby reactions, which I appreciate. I didn't like their content at first, but now the more I've watched it, the more I start to get more attached to the horror and the paranormal content here on YouTube, and I have been looking up, trying to find different channels besides just Sam and Colby related people. I've been trying to find other cool. I looked at Jake the Viking, and I thought about him a few times. Didn't really go for it just yet. I'm thinking about it still. I really don't like to just, go out of all the everywhere with all these different paranormal investigators. One of the reasons why I don't like to do that too much is because as much as I do like reacting to them, their videos are about almost an hour or more long. And I got to tell you, to sit down in a chair for more than an hour straight is a pain in the ass sometimes for me. I like to stand up, I like to move, so I do like breaks, but to sit down and actually have to sit down and watch a full hour something long video. And the worst part is if the video is not even catching my direct attention all the full way through, so I'll get bored at some points and I'm just sitting here wanting the video to end faster, but I can't just skip it because I have to react to it. So those are moments that I genuinely have, but I still overall love the content. So do you guys I really like The Green Knight, but people are really calling out the spooge shot. Did that happen? I just liked the imagery. I didn't really I loved the imagery. I loved the imagery. I liked the character quite a bit. I really liked the character of the Green Knight. I thought he was utilized very well. I liked the story quite a bit. Some weird moments here and there, but I'm okay. I'm okay with the A24 weirdness sometimes. So I love how they go all out with the film. I thought it was decent fantasy. We haven't had a really good fantasy in a long while. Or at least to my knowledge, I haven't seen Dune or anything like that, so keep that in mind either. I thought it was just a very good film in general. Not my favorite A24 film. I definitely prefer movies like The Lighthouse over The Green Knight, but overall, really enjoyed the film, and I would love to see it again, actually. I've actually thought about watching it again. Do you guys eat black-eyed peas and cabbage on New Year's Day? I do not myself. You could react to slapped ham vids like Matthew Pham does. That could be interesting. Oh, I think I've heard of that channel. I'd like to see reactions to some of the Linkara's reviews, as I've mentioned before, that you should check out Atop of the Fourth Walls Horror Show. Long Box of the Damned, but of course, when you have time. I always try to keep in mind, too, that, As much as I would love to react to certain people's content, some YouTubers might not appreciate that in the long run. And it's not just, it's not because, they don't appreciate people's reacting. It's just something that always keep in mind, that when you're reacting to other people's content, that they can come back and really get at you. So I'm always kind of careful on who I pick to react to. Obviously, Sam and Colby was not only something that you guys wanted to see, but it was something that my family wanted to see. All right, I am going to have to Yep, sorry. Yep, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Sorry, folks. And to be honest, I agree with some of the criticisms you made about the plugging merch or asking for likes and subs while it's a serious situation. So, no, I definitely, that is a strong feeling I have about that. It's like, I wish they didn't, like, in very serious situations, they take a moment to stop, look at the camera and say, by the way, guys, for your entertainment, you should guys go buy our merch, or they'll make a funny moment. And it's like, this is a moment where, like, there might be a demonic presence in your presence, and you're trying to sell merch. I don't know. Sometimes that happens, not all the time. A lot of the times in their older videos, they've gotten kind of better with it now, but it still happens every once in a while. So that's just a criticism of mine. I know it's not a big deal, but Lankara also has the shows like the quick look at the list of Tales from the Crypt and Night Gallery, and there's a late night double feature looking at the two movies with similar premises. Have you ever watched the Ray? I have not. The name sounds a little familiar though. But okay, that sounds interesting, Sebastian. It's definitely something I will look into. We're 10 minutes away, by the way, guys, from New Year. So, I know it's not probably looking like it where you guys are, but to me, it's only 10 minutes away. So, but yeah, I love watching them and playing Dead by Daylight. I love playing Dead by Daylight. And I'll tell you what, if you guys ever want to add us on Xbox Live, if you guys even have Xbox Live, JCART Gaming is my gamer tag. JCART Gaming. So if you guys want to ever add us on Xbox, we can probably be friends on Xbox. And you might be able to join us on some of our live streams. We've actually thought about playing Among Us on this channel before. Not even going to lie. If you guys would like to see that, by the way, us playing Among Us on this channel, then let us know, because we might actually do it. But yeah, I love watching them and play it. By like, my main killer is Ghostface. I get that. I don't think I've played as Ghostface yet. The one I normally play as is, I really like the... I think I play as Michael Myers. I haven't played that game in a while, but I play as Michael Myers sometimes. I've checked out a few of the Harrison movies, like Jason and the Agronauts, The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, and The Golden Okay, I've heard of a lot of the movies, though. My go-to is Ghost Wolf 1. Oh, okay. Your gamer tag is Ghost Wolf 183. Okay, cool. Very cool. Definitely, if you guys want to add us on Xbox, though, that is our gamer tag, is JCART Gaming. Also, something that also happened that was very cool and interesting is that finally the court battle is over between the Friday the 13th movies and the property and everything. Now, unfortunately, one of the owners has the rights to the first film characters and the story and all that stuff, and the other one has the property to Hockey Mask Jason. So they have to come together to make a movie, pretty much. They have to come together to make a movie with Hockey Mask Jason. And it bums me out because I don't know when that will happen. You almost assume that they would want to come together because that's how they make money and make a living, but we just don't know. So I'll try to add you if I remember. Okay, well, yeah, definitely try to remember. I will definitely try to, maybe I'll invite you to some of my lives, who knows, if we're playing a game. Christy, Sherry, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a great night. We are literally 7 minutes away from New Year's here at Eastern time. Oh yeah, I hope Friday the 13th the game comes back. I would love it if they continued to make the game. I really think that they should. I think they should like get that back going. They could probably release more downloadable content and make the game better. They've had all this time to possibly fix all the bugs with it, so I would love to see that game come back because I would play the shit out of that game. I've tried to get my friend Cinnamon to play Friday the 13th online with me, but I don't think she'd want to do it on live. She's pretty camera shy, actually. So, which is unfortunate because I would love more people to play with Friday the 13th online. I think that'd be fun. That was embarrassing. I spilled coffee on my face. By the way, guys, hit that like button if you're enjoying the content, by the way. I know I keep saying that, but good. Just chilling. Yes, Friday the 13th would be great. I agree. I would love Friday the 13th, the game, to come back. If they actually re-released Friday the 13th, the game, or at least updated it and made it just better, I would be more thrilled about that than Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I really would. I love Friday the 13th game. So we are truly blessed to get a Freddy vs. Jason with Robert Englund too. So we were truly blessed to get a Freddy vs. Jason with Robert Englund too. I'm kind of confused. Sorry, Demir Domains. I'm kind of confused. But yes, I did. Well, for one, I liked the Freddy vs. Jason movie quite a bit. I mean, it has its flaws, and the story is actually pretty decent. It's not a bad idea. After Spiral from the Book of Saw, do you think they'll have the B? The B is to try and make a sequel to retcons and brings back John Kramer's son. I've been mulling in the head. Oh, okay. I have not seen Spiral from the Book of Saw. I haven't even seen any Saw film after the second movie. So I got a lot to do to catch up on that stuff. But I think John Kramer is the guy behind Jigsaw. He is Jigsaw, right? Yeah, that's John Kramer. That'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. Again, I haven't seen the Saw franchise all the way through. That's one of the only horror franchises I haven't watched all the way. We're 5 minutes away, guys, from the new year. So if you guys are seeing that and you want to take a sip with me on whatever you have around you, a drink or anything, you guys can take a sip along with me. It's okay. It won't look weird. Like, oh, okay, we're already there. So we're only 5 minutes away from 2022. Crazy year. It's been a blessful year for me and Michael. You guys have made it awesome. Did you see the new Spider-Man movie yet? If you're a Marvel fan, haven't seen... did you see the new Spider-Man movie? If you're a Marvel fan, haven't seen it yet. I'm not a diehard Marvel fan, but I'm a big enough fan to want to go see that new Spider-Man movie, but I haven't seen that new Spider-Man movie. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Spider-Man Far From Home yet either, which I really do want to see that one before probably watching the new one. And I would love to do a film reaction here on YouTube for that movie. I think that'd be a lot of fun. There's a lot of Marvel films I still got to watch, and I'm kind of saving them for actual movie reactions at some point if people want to see those. Obviously, I'm more of a horror guy. I go back and watch horror films most of the time, but I do want to see it because I grew up with the Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire, Willem Dafoe Spider-Man a lot. I mean, I even prefer, this might be not a popular opinion, but I prefer Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin even over the Dr. Octopus character, which I know Doc Ock is like one of people's like all-time favorite Spider-Man villain from the movies. 5 minutes for me as well. Awesome. 5 minutes for you as well. Hell yeah. 4 minutes now. 4 minutes now, Peachy. Need to see Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm done foolishly watching sneak peek leaked footage on YouTube. I've tried to stay as far away from leaked stuff for that movie as I possibly could. Happy. We're 3 minutes away. 3 minutes away, and we will take a sip because that is when the new year is. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. I'm glad you guys are going to want to share this with me. This is cool. There's actually people here, this is the first time I'm doing this. So if you guys want to see me do this again next year, then hit that like button, and I will certainly put that into consideration for next year, too. I will go live, and we will do this over again where we talk about movies and everything like that and celebrate New Year together. The New Year. The dawn of man. I plan on getting a lot done this year, though. I do. I'm hoping that the issue with the crackly sound effects, the annoyance, the lagginess of my PC and my OBS fixes itself, or we can find a way to fix that so I can do movie reactions again, because that's a bother. I won't post any movie reactions that are shit. Are you excited for Sam and Colby Season 1 in February? Sure. I absolutely. I mean, I will do my... I'm don't know if like it's about the paranormal, right? The series, it's gonna be about the paranormal because that's what I really like about their channel. I watched a lot of their earlier stuff. Actually, some of that is on Patreon, the reactions to their earlier stuff, and I gotta tell you, it was cringy to me. So hopefully they stay with the paranormal stuff and not go back down the route of what they used to do, because I just thought that stuff was cringy. We are 2 minutes away, guys, from. We are 2 minutes away from the new year. The brand new year. Hopefully it's better. I don't think it's going to be honest. I'm going to try to make it as good on this channel as I can, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a better year. Things have been just going downhill for the world. But, you know, at least we can have fun here, talk here, do movie stuff here. Spider-Man is the only movie where people stood up and cheered. Best theater experience ever. You need to watch Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man to appreciate it. I have seen all of the movies from the original films. I've seen both Amazing Spider-Man 1 and Amazing Spider-Man 2. I've seen Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. I've seen all of their films. Absolutely. I appreciate the fact that they are coming back. So we're only a minute away, guys. We're a minute away from the new year. It's 11:59 p.m. here in Ohio. So, Lori, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us, by the way, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have had a great year. So I'm going to get my cup ready because we're about to take a sip for the new year, and I'm glad to spend it with you guys. I'll have to do left is 22 is it's all we can do. Yep, that's right. That's right. So here in 1 minute, guys, it will be 2020. I'm watching it now because I'm going to take a sip on the mark. Also, if you hear someone talking in the background, that'll be my mom probably saying Happy New Year. So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I'm so focused right now. We're 1 minute away. 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, there it is. Happy New Year, folks. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. There it is. 1/1/2022. It's there. Happy New Year, guys. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Hit the like button for the new year. Hit the like button. Slay it. Fucking slay it. Grab your machete. Grab your knife. Grab your gun. Shoot it. Stab it. Knife it. Quick. That's what we think of the year 2021, right? Cheers. Happy New Year. I appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you too. Thank you so much, Christy. That means a lot. Happy New Year. I pre-ordered Spider-Man No Way Home on my Xbox, and I'm so excited. Hell yeah. Good job. All we have left is hope. Yep. Hope. That's all we got. Thank you, guys. Yes. 10 likes. Okay. Happy New Year, Mercy. Happy New Year, Mirror Domains. Happy New Year, everybody. Yes. Oh, my goodness. It is 12 a.m. 2022. Excellent stuff. All right. Happy New Year, Francis. It just turned 2022. You made it just on time. It literally just hit 12 a.m. here. So you just made it. Oh, wow. Congrats. Thank you. Congrats. Happy New Year, Francis. Thank you so much, dude. We took a sip. I have enjoyed spending 2021 with you. I appreciate that. And I've enjoyed it with all of you guys, too. Thank you. I hope you enjoy 2022 with us, too, for sure. Enjoy the year with us, too. 2022. Crazy, crazy. I'm seeing who's all messaging me now, probably saying, you know, oh, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I should probably send something to my friends. Happy New Year. Oh, God, what am I doing? Happy New Year. Nope, I actually got it. There we go. I like that one. There we go. Okay. Happy New Year. Got to send my friends stuff. You know what I mean? Goodbye 2021. Hello 2022. I can't wait for the new things to come on this channel. I can't either. Oh my. I'm eating popcorn with Parmesan cheese sprinkled on it. Yes. Oh yeah. I've actually thought about watching a horror film tonight. I'm not going to lie to you. I've actually thought about it. I have 59 minutes to go. 59 minutes and you'll be in the new year with us. It's like a, you ever seen Halo? I think it's Halo that I'm thinking of. No, it's not. I don't know what I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. I'm glad I enjoyed the last few months of 2021 with you and Michael. Absolutely. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed the channel throughout the year. Means a lot. You're all badasses. Seriously. Thank you so much. It's been a crazy year. We did a lot of things that we did not expect to do. We went to the gas station. Thanks to you guys. If you guys would love to see this channel do more, always be sure to hit up our Patreon page because that is the place that kind of makes the magic happen, really. That is really, if you want to support the channel further than subscribing, that is the place to do it. But overall, you guys are badasses. Almost 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Just think about that. Almost 10,000. As Frank says, a toast to absent friends. Yes. A toast to a better year, hopefully. Just think. I'm just curious. I'm dead on curious what we're going to do this year. I'm literally like, wow, what are we going to do? How are we going to start this year out? Are we going to go back to horror movie reactions? Like start kicking out a lot of horror movie reactions, which I plan to do for sure. Already 2022 here. Yes, Remy, how are you doing, man? Not a bad year so far. No. No. Not a bad year. It's only 3 minutes in. Everything's okay so far. What up, man? How you doing? Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Oh my God, look at all the new faces. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm doing pretty damn good. I'm drinking some coffee at 12 a.m., 12:03 a.m., so it turned New Year's 3 minutes ago, and I gotta tell you, we're all having fun. Thank you so much, you two. You're badasses for joining us. Talking about films that came out last year that we're really excited about talking. I really need to start getting caught up with my 2021 movies. I'll tell you why, because Oscars are going to be coming up soon, and the Oscars are like my Super Bowl, man. I got to watch them, and I got to vote for the films I liked. So I know a lot of people don't like the Oscars because they're very one-sided and all that stuff, but I genuinely just enjoy watching it just to watch it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm like, eh. But I do enjoy it. I want to get caught up with the films so I can actually vote. Lori, same. You're a badass. I wish I could have found you more early so I could be there, all the events that happen, but this is still good. If you guys want, we have a lot of our old live streams actually on the channel still. You can actually go and watch retro fan mail unboxings. Haven't done them in a while, but it's 2 a.m. here. Oh, wow. So you guys, it's already been, New Year's for you guys for a while. Hello, everyone. Hello, Mr. Jordan. Hello, Kong. Hello, everybody. I'm just so happy that a lot of people are jumping on in right now. This is awesome. First one for 2022, new Scream. You're damn right. Oh, yes, that comes out this month, doesn't it? The new Scream comes out this month. Will I go to the theaters and watch it, or I wait and do a reaction? Well, I'll probably have Michael do the reaction because Michael's already reacted to the first 4 Screams up on this channel, so it makes sense if he finished it off, Watch The Night House. Was going to be a Hellraiser movie, but it's creepy. I like the name of it. I'm definitely going to check that out. Okay, I'm the same. The Oscars and award show season in general are my Super Bowl. Wow, you're a badass. I'm glad a lot of people are like so relatable to me. It's so cool. No, I agree. I'm rooting for several movies this year that I've seen. Now, obviously, a film like Halloween Kills is not going to be nominated. It's just not. It's not. I get it. It's a horror film. They never do, but I would love if they finally started acknowledging horror films for the things that they do awesomely. Like, regardless of what you think of the story of Halloween, yes, it's not an Oscar-contending movie. Those makeup and special effects in that movie were off the charts great. Happy birthday. Well, I'm going to take that. Oh, it's such a dickhead. Nitro Zeus, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Nitro Zeus. Thank you so much for joining us, man. I hope you have a fan-fucking-tastic year. Really do. Look how self-centered I just sounded. Oh, I'll take it. Horror always gets snubbed without question. You know what film got snubbed that I noticed got snubbed, and I was kind of annoyed by it? The first It Chapter 1 movie that came out in 2017, I thought was actually a really, not only a good horror film, but a phenomenal movie in general. And that movie didn't get nothing. Not even for like makeup. And sometimes movies like with a whole bunch of CGI and like one character with makeup on, that movie will be nominated for best visual effects and makeup and all that stuff. But I always thought the design for Pennywise in that movie was actually really good and honestly deserved more credibility to like whoever came up with that, but it didn't happen, and it kind of bums me out. Just waiting for the new cast of Dune Part 2. I really got to see Dune. People have told me to see Dune. I really got to see it. I'm slacking, guys. I'm slacking, and it's bothersome. Horror and comedy get the shaft at the Oscars. They really do, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because there's a lot of movies I would have loved to have seen get nominated. The Lighthouse, when that movie came out, was only nominated for 1 Academy Award. No Willem Dafoe supporting. That bothered me so much. Like, I get Robert Pattinson, there's better performances for a main lead, but Willem Dafoe as a supporting character in that film, The Lighthouse, was just off the charts phenomenal. And it was a crime. I believe that. It was a crime. That performance and Adam Sandler and Uncut Gems just got totally snubbed. If I'm not mistaken, Ellen Burstyn got an Oscar for The Exorcist. She might have. Totally agree. It should have been nominated in the makeup category at least. I agree. I thought Bill Skarsgård's look was just it was destined for like an iconic thing. Like there's Funko Pops, there's magnets, keychains, there's shirts. I mean, he's just iconic looking. He's, both him and Tim Curry's Pennywise are just iconic. Dafoe should have won, dude, and did a scene with dirt being shoveled onto him. Absolutely. The scene where Willem Dafoe literally just gives a giant monologue about why Robert Pattinson didn't like his cooking. Dude, that scene should have been nominated alone. Like he went. That was one take. Him just saying that to him. hark, hark. And he just goes off about Triton and like, oh, dude, it was so good. If Christopher Nolan directed a horror movie, I bet you anything he would get an Oscar, which would then show the hypocrisy of the Oscar voting. Absolutely. Absolutely. A movie that, like the last horror film I think that got nominated for an Academy Award, not counting The Lighthouse, was Get Out. Get Out, I think, actually won Best Screenplay. Yeah, I think it did. Best Screenplay or Directing. One of the two. One of the two. That monologue is fantastic. I agree, dude. It's one of the best moments of the movie. And I've seen that movie 8 times. I love The Lighthouse. It's probably my top 20 favorite films of all time. I'm not even joking. I love that movie. I think it's a masterpiece. I really do. I know a lot of people give it shit. I know a lot of people say it's weird with its ideas, but I love films that go all the way. I don't like films that hold back. Play it safe. Puns, baha. It was the first horror movie I had seen in theaters, and it was great. It was. I remember I saw it in theaters. I think my first horror film I saw in theaters. The first horror movie I saw. Oh my god! I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. I wouldn't be surprised, Sebastian. But what I was gonna say was A Nightmare on Elm Street 2010 was the first horror film I had seen in theaters. The first horror film I've seen in general was actually Friday the 13th Part 3 when I was about 4 or 5 years old. And I loved that movie. I mean, but it Chapter 1 obviously was a masterpiece in its own right. I think what they did from the book, that adapted from the book, was actually well done. I mean, you couldn't have probably done it any better. So, I mean, overall, that Chapter 1 is probably, filmmaking-wise, the best It movie ever made. So, I mean, not best, like, I can be very descriptive and say, what was the best Pennywise ever made? If you were to put Tim Curry's Pennywise in the It remake, that probably would have been just perfect. It would have been perfect. That's not a slam against Bill Skarsgård. I'm just saying, out of the two performances, Tim Curry to me is more memorable. So if you put Tim Curry on top of the already memorable movie called It Chapter 1 2017, you almost have the perfect It movie in general. So, and that's not, again, not a slam to Bill Skarsgård, who played masterfully in that movie. Was the lighthouse meant to be, we finally got snow, thus be me being snow. Oh, that's cool. Snowed in tonight. First time I remember no snow for Christmas in Colorado. But at least we get New Year's snow. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would love New Year's snow. My mama showed me the older It movies, and I didn't scare me as much, but I remember petrified of Chucky. Well, Chucky to a kid, I mean, a doll, a toy, being so relatable. But it scared me because I knew some clowns in real life. Actually, when we lived in Stanwood, Washington, we would go to a restaurant called the Royal Fork. And every Tuesday, they would have 2 clowns, a missus and a husband, who dressed up like clowns every Tuesday, and they would pass out balloons to the kids. And I remember we went every Tuesday, and we got balloons from them. At first, I was terrified of these clowns. And one of them actually looked like the clown from the Krispy Kringles commercial, which was kind of cool, but like kind of weird. But they were really nice people. They really weren't trying to scare people. They were just nice people trying to do nice things for people. And when I first saw it, I'm thinking, like, would they ever do that to me? Would they ever, like, try to eat me or something? And that was something that went through my mind. My first horror movie was Cat's Eye. Oh, really? I was way too young to be watching, so I snuck behind the couch and watched it. LOL, I have nightmares for years. Hell, yeah. Sorry, I love horror films. I just love the effect. The It miniseries was an event in middle school. That's awesome. My first ever horror movie was Halloween 6, oddly enough. That's a cool one, though. I love Halloween 6. I was hooked. I can't even remember my first horror movie I'd seen in the theater. No, Halloween 6 would be a crazy one to start out with. I remember when I watched 3. And the one scene at the end of the movie, my older sister snuck it on, by the way. We weren't supposed to be watching Friday the 13th that late anyways. And we weren't even supposed to be watching horror movies in general. But my older sister snuck it on. And I remember distinctively watching the scene at the end of the movie where Jason supposedly is dead. And he's actually at the window. She's hallucinating it. But Jason was at the window, and he's trying to get through the window and smiling at her and stuff. And then out of nowhere, he runs downstairs and busts out the back door. And is charging at her, and that scene used to scare the fuck out of me. I feel like everyone I knew watched the miniseries when it aired. I did not. My mom said she actually saw it on TV when it was airing in 1990 when she was babysitting, but I have not. it was funny because my older sister had a Chucky doll and kept getting scared of it. They had to move it to my grandma's house. Oh my God. My first horror movie is oh dude, that is horrifying. I saw it at a young age too. But Pet Sematary being your first horror film, I mean, for one, you watched one of the scariest horror films ever made as your first, so that's crazy. I watched Kroll when I was 5. Watching the Cyclops get crushed traumatized me for years. The quicksand scene was off the hook. My first horror movie was Halloween, John Carpenter's version original. That is a fucking phenomenal first horror film. John Carpenter's Halloween is my favorite horror film of all time, bar none. So, I mean, that is awesome. You could probably count Jurassic Park as a horror film. I mean, to a kid, that would be terrifying as fuck. So I get that. I mean, the T-Rex scene when I was a kid used to scare the hell out of me. And the Velociraptors, oh my God. I was an RHPS... I'm trying to think of what RHPS means without sounding like an idiot, but I already did, so. And I'm a member of the THT fan club when it was announced with Tim Curry. We went wild. That's awesome, though. That is awesome. Carpenter's Halloween is the go. It is... I think my first horror movie was Saw. That's a crazy one to see. That's a gory fucking film. My first horror film was The Exorcist. Arguably the scariest film of all time. Yeah. I put that one up there with Pet Sematary, too. Yeah, those are two of the most scariest films. Damn Sky. Nah, when it comes to horror films, I've seen Halloween, the original John Carpenter's Halloween. I've at least seen in my life 50 or 60 more. I've at least seen it close to 100 times. I've seen that movie so many times. But rewatchability is so important to me when I'm talking about movies, and when I give my favorite list of all time, my like top 10 favorite movie list of all time, rewatchability is so important to me. If I can't rewatch it, it's not going to make my like top 10, top 20, because I love to rewatch movies sometimes. So, and especially if that rewatch movie, I find something new in it every time. I mean, that just adds to it. So literally same, the Halloween series is my favorite. My favorite franchise of all time is Friday the 13th, but John Carpenter's Halloween, the first John Carpenter's Halloween, is my favorite slasher film of all time and horror film of all time. I think the Halloween franchise is just phenomenal for the most part. I'll have to sleep, man. See ya. All right, Nitro Zeus, thank you so much for joining. Happy birthday again. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Believe it or not, but I haven't seen The Shining. I want to see it, though. Check it out for sure. It is an atmospheric, horrifying film, and I would actually put that up there with some of the scariest films I've ever seen in my life. So you definitely have to check out The Shining, especially if you're into atmospheric horror. If you're in an atmospheric, psychological horror, you're probably going to love it. Would you ever react to Chopping Mall? Yes, I would. I would react to it. Actually, I still have it. I haven't watched it yet because I do want to do a reaction. So definitely will be reacting to Chopping Mall at some point. Thank you so much. I've tried to make a top 10 list, but I find it impossible. I can make one. I definitely know what would be my top 10. So I might actually do that for you guys. I'll try to come up with a top 10 list at some point because it changes every once in a while, but not like drastically. So I will definitely have to do that. Can't go wrong with the Friday the 13th series as well. I have so many Friday the 13th stuff. Like, oh God. Actually, if you look back there in the back corner, there's a lot of like Jason memorabilia and stuff. It's hard to see with the camera, but it's back there. Going back to Jurassic Park, when I was a kid, I had to turn the TV off at the Raptor kitchen scene. I put the DVD away in the drawer with a piece of tape over the cover and label it as 18, meaning I was gonna watch it when I was 18. It was about 45 minutes later, I broke and finished the movie. Oh, wow. No, I mean, Jurassic Park is an all-time classic. But I get that. The Jurassic Park movie itself did scare me a bit when I was a kid. It did. I won't lie. I still need to watch Chopping Mall. It's free on Tubi. Oh, one reaction you should try, Jordan, if you're not, is Wolf Cop movies. Definitely. Ever seen The Stand miniseries? I didn't like the remake, but the old one was stellar. I have not, but I do own the old remake. I mean, the old remake. I own the old one on Blu-ray. So I might have to check that out. I thought about it. I thought about doing and I don't know if you guys would be interested in this, but I've actually thought about revisiting Rose Red. So if you guys have seen Rose Red, and when it comes to TV miniseries, I'm not sure if I'll do like a posting of that to my channel, but Patreon could probably have that as early access stuff. So like at some point in the future, I'll get to put it on my channel. But if you want early access stuff, I might do a Rose Red revisit. So it's going to be long, but oh man, I love Rose Red. Haven't seen that in years though. Has anyone seen the Oats studio stuff on Netflix? It's pretty great, especially fire-based, brilliant stuff. I have not. To be honest, I can't choose what my favorite horror movies are. That's okay. Not a lot of people can. Ever make a comment on a celebrity page and have them react back to you? No, but I actually had the actress who played... I'm going to have to look it up now. I'm going to have to look it up because I can't remember her name off the top of my head, and it's going to bother me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I've had actors actually like my comments and stuff. Yeah. My posts. I've had actors like my post. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Come on. Heart. All right. All right. Give me one sec, guys. I'm going to come right back to your comments. I had Lar Park Lincoln, who played Tina in Friday the 13th Part 7, comment on my Rose Blood reaction. That was really cool. So the psychic girl from Friday the 13th Part 7, who fought Jason pretty much, Kane Hodder's first performance as Jason, commented on one of my videos, and that was really cool. I lit up so much. But I've also had Ari Lehman like one of my posts on Instagram, which was cool. Ari Lehman is actually Little Boy Jason from Friday the 13th Part 1 from 1980. So, as you can tell, as a Friday the 13th fan, I lost my shit. I was all so happy. Has anyone seen the... Oh, it's okay, I got that one. The alien boat for horn sound was terrifying in War of Worlds. I gotta watch that one. So, shh. But yeah, I gotta watch that one. I will do a reaction so you guys can see my reaction to that too. The siren. I already knew there was like a alien invasion movie, so I'm waiting to see Friday the 13th sequel. I don't know if you will or not, Jordan. I think Michael does the Friday the 13th franchise reactions, but I'm trying to get him to do it. He was supposed to come and do Part 5 not too long ago, but things got in the way, work got in the way, and it just that's why I've always tried to push Patreon, because once we hit our goal on Patreon, Michael can start doing shit for the channel more, which is the goal at some point. The goal at some point, we're not in no rush. Obviously, people can't just do that because they have their own lives to live. So you can't expect everybody to be a part of it. So, and that's understandable because I would never push anybody to be part of it. But when we hit our goal, Michael will definitely be having more free time to do shit like that. So, absolutely. I'm hoping he will finish up the Friday the 13th franchise soon. We've actually talked about it. I think he's going to try to do that next time. Rose Red is amazing. Haven't seen it in a long time. Yeah, I can't wait to do a Patreon revisit. Just got back online. Weather. I get it. Don't worry about it, man. Wow, I would have freaked out. I did freak out. Oh, me too. I had the girl who voiced Tila in the new He-Man series say thank you back to me. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. No, it's always exciting when you have a celebrity acknowledge you. I think that's so cool. Lori, I got scared of seeing a kid in Dakota watching that River of the Dead Floating Bodies. And also Tim Robbins, hey, Andy Dufresne from Shawshank acting truly crazy. It's a split between Friday the 13th New Blood and Maximum Overdrive. Ooh. He has a band, Jason themed. Yes, he does. Ari Lehman, yep. Yep, I actually did a reaction to his song, Voorhees is the Name. It's up on the channel, actually. I love how we all ties by horror movies as kids that turned into love for the genre. What's your opinion on the movie Don't Breathe? I liked it. I didn't love Don't Breathe, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was good. I didn't really care for the twist, though. Have you ever seen the horror movie Like the Void or Psycho Goreman, Jordan? I have not. Someone sent me Psycho Goreman, though, and I would love to react to it at some point. Suspect, Paramount Pictures afraid to make a movie Jason after that. I'm afraid that I won't get the money as the target, so I don't want to do it anymore. No, I mean, Paramount Pictures... I mean, they haven't done a Friday the 13th film since the 2009 remake. So, I mean, I mean, the court case is finally done, by the way. So hopefully that something will happen. I think it was cool, but I wasn't a fan of the ending. I agree. It was cool. I like the character of the blind man. He was cool, but the ending was just meh. It was okay. Wow, that was weird. Not really the ending I would have wanted, to be honest with you, because I thought he was a badass, but then he wanted to do this with a woman, and it was weird. I thought he was a badass until that point. It was just like, can't really root for somebody who would want to do that. Like, I get his motive, but it was just weird. Have you seen The Descent? I have seen The Descent. And if you have, do you know about the censored ending? I do know about the censored ending. Yeah, I've seen The Descent. The Descent is, again, up there with The Exorcist, Pet Sematary, The Shining. The Descent is another one of those films I hold as a high regarded scary film. Like, really scary movie. Michael seems like a chill guy. I haven't interacted with him much, but hopefully he gets more free time soon. I have that Texas Chainsaw Massacre shirt he was wearing in the New Year's vid. He's got good taste. Yeah, I adore The Descent. I do too. I have not seen The Ruins though. But no, Michael, I definitely hope in the future that he will absolutely try to do more stuff for you guys, because I do know a lot of you guys really want to see him come back and start filming more. But again, with his work, he's very busy. I understand. So, I mean, as soon as we hit our goal on Patreon to where we know we're bringing in a good income from YouTube and all that, then absolutely, yes, you'll probably see more stuff from him. Absolutely. Paramount Picture holds the copyright for this character. Victor Miller and Sean S. Cunningham right now are the two people who are not letting it go. They are fighting over the rights for the thing. So one of them has the rights to Hockey Mask Jason, and the other one has the rights to the property for the first film. So you can't use the lore of the film or the character of Jason, Hockey Mask Jason, unless they agree to come together and make a Friday the 13th film. It's a tricky situation. It's very confusing, but the sequel was poopy. The Descent is great. What about Neil Marshall's Dog Soldiers Werewolf movie? No, but someone has sent. I did buy a copy of that, and I do want to watch it. So, do you want to see an R-rated Foo Fighters horror movie next year called Studio 6? I would like to. We can all relate to work getting in the way. Absolutely, work gets in the way. It's life, right? And Minna here, I must go wish some friends. All right, Philip. All right. Please have a happy new year. I absolutely appreciate everybody jumping on and talking. With the Living Vines, I don't know. But I have not seen The Ruins. I have not seen The Descent 2. I know there's a sequel, and I've heard of these. I heard of mixed things about it. But I got so much to do. I got so much to do this year. Hopefully my computer stops fucking around and we can get back to movie reactions so I can start accomplishing a lot of the stuff people have sent me, because a lot of the movies back there that were sent to me were sent from fans. They bought and sent me a lot of movies to react to, and I got a lot of content to come, I got to tell you. So hopefully we continue this for as long as we can so we can keep doing all this content. I will be here till 11:56. Okay. Take care and have a happy new year, Philip. I think Philip's saying, but thank you. That was very nice. Sorry, I misunderstood. I'm gonna take another sip of coffee. I don't think the studios have the rights to the characters. More so, the owners of the property have the rights to the characters. So, I'm sorry. Right now, it's just a battle. It's just a battle, and we're hoping it ends soon. I think it will. I mean, it has ended. It ended a couple days ago, so it's finally over, which is fucking relieving. But now we just gotta wait for these guys, these dumbasses, to actually get together and do something. Because I think most of the people, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but you see, because I didn't mean to call him a dumbass, but like I'm just so fed up with waiting. You know, I'm just like, why do you guys have to be so fucking greedy? You know? Like, that's all that matters to them is the money. But you're not. I kind of am. I love coffee, though. I love coffee. Oh, man. So good. But I'm just fed up. You know, I think most people who are Friday the 13th fans. I mean, I'm such a Friday the 13th fan. It's absolutely insane. I love the franchise so much. And I'm just so tired of waiting on these fucking guys to get their shit together and agree to something. People have been dying and waiting for so long. Why did it take this long? I don't know. But while they were doing their shit, jerking each other off, right? Now we have all these different franchises who have rebooted and all this stuff. You know, there's a new Scream movie. There's like 3 new Halloween films. One still coming out. We had a remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Took a break on that because, you know, people did not like that remake at all. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre has had like so many sequels and prequels, and oh my god. I'm just so tired of waiting on them. I really am. Also, I won't mind playing a custom game on Dead by Daylight with you. I think it would be really fun. That would be fun. Yeah, we definitely have to do that at some point. I would love to get you guys together and play a Dead by Daylight online thing, and we can all chat with each other, and that'd be cool. Hopefully that can happen at some point in the future for sure. Friday the 13th would be one really fun one too, but I really, really want these characters to clash like a Marvel movie. I would... You see, I'm torn on that. And I don't think it's a bad idea. I'm definitely not saying it's a bad idea. I don't think it's necessary for almost every property of nowadays to have a cinematic universe. You know, I don't think everything needs to be collaborated. I think we can have our separate, like, Rose Blood, spoiler alert. So if you have not seen Rose Blood, the fan film, please go over and check that out. But towards the end of the video, Michael Myers shows up. And it's one of those moments you're like, oh my god, right? And I like, as cool as it was, it works. I would not want to see that, and I wouldn't want to see it. Like, I just want us to see a Friday the 13th film. I just want to see a Halloween movie. I don't want fucking Jason to come in and try to stop Michael from destroying Haddonfield. You know, I don't want to see that. I just don't think everything needs a cinematic universe, a shared universe with other characters who are in the same kind of boat. But I do understand how cool that would be. I really do. I'm not trying to say that you were in the wrong. I absolutely understand it, but I just don't think everything needs it. I don't think it does, because they try to do that with the monsters, the Universal monsters, like the Dark Universe, and I just don't like. Don't do another dark. Yeah, exactly, Sebastian. They try to do a dark universe, Slasherverse 5555 plus. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I do. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea if it's done right, but like, I just don't think everything needs it. I want to see a Friday the 13th film. I want to be brought back. You don't want to see a Loomis prequel? I would love to see a Loomis prequel. I've actually thought about making a fan series called Smith's Grove, and I would love to see like Sam Loomis as an employee for Smith's Grove, taking care of other psychological issued patients leading up to Myers being brought in. I think that'd be awesome, actually. But a series or a movie, that'd be cool. But see, I would love that. But like, I don't think we need a shared universe or everything. I don't need another Freddy versus Jason. I was happy with the Freddy versus Jason that we got, but it wasn't needed. I enjoy the movie enough. You know, it's fun. I'm glad it was Robert Englund. Robert Englund had one more chance to play Freddy, and he did it pretty good. But I don't need to see James Jude Courtney's Michael Myers go up against Derek Mears' Jason. I just don't need to see it. I don't care. I just want to see a cool Friday the 13th film. It's kind of like those What If comics. They work for what they are, but you just... Everything's just trying to be like Marvel now, because Marvel is like the biggest moneymaker. So everything is trying to like, oh, what if we brought Chucky in with Jason, and then we brought Myers in with this, and we clashed them all together, and we made this like a kind of ripoff of Justice League. And it's like, no, we don't need it. We just don't need it. But again, I do see why it'd be cool. But what I want to see I just want to see a normal camp setting Friday the 13th film with Jason. Now I'm thinking about which Jason is more stronger. I would definitely go with Kane Hodder as Jason's go. Kane Hodder is just, he looks like a beast. So I would say Kane Hodder I would just go ahead and say part 7. Jason is probably the most intimidating, strongest looking one. And I want a character, Ash Williams, to meet Jason Voorhees. See that, like, I mean, they already hinted at that with Jason Goes to Hell, you know, the Necronomicon and shit. But did you ever see the Donald Pleasance to lead the scene from Halloween where he talks to the psychiatric boards to keep Michael locked up? Yep, I did see that, and I like that scene. I'm kind of surprised they took it out, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it wasn't needed. But I still like the scene. I think it was pretty good. When you were going to Texas, did you notice you drove past Smith's Grove, KY, bought 20 miles from Bowling Green? I did not, actually. Now I'm kind of upset at myself that I didn't see that. That's so fucking cool, man. I can't believe I missed that. On Doug Walker's channel, they do a cool what if fan fiction show, fanscription, and interesting stories franchises. Could have been great or better. That'd be interesting. Doug Walker, obviously the nostalgia critic, yeah. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Look, the only one I would like to see come up against each other, right? Now that I think about it. I would love to see I think Jason X is the strongest. All his cybernetic body parts. That's actually a good point, man. That's actually a good point. You make a good point. Jason X probably is the strongest one. Yeah, I'd go ahead and say Jason X too. Part 7, Jason and Jason X. Yeah. I like that. By the way, guys, hit that like button if you're liking this content. I keep saying it, but I keep also forgetting to say it. What if Venom wasn't in Spider-Man 3? What if Billy D. Williams was in Batman Returns? What if Tim Burton directed Batman Forever, etc.? Those are interesting theories. I feel like heading out now. Got to give my pup a snuggle. Good night, guys. Stay safe. All right, PG. Thank you so much for being so talkative, and thank you so much for being so relatable. I mean, it's so cool how you have a lot in common with me. That's awesome. I hope you have a great night. Hope your dog gets a lot of snuggles. Thank you so much for joining. Jordan, have you read this comic, Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash? No, but I've heard of it. I wouldn't mind checking it out, though. It won't be much longer, guys, and I'm going to head off here. We're already an hour and 15 minutes into this live stream. Give love to that puppy from us. Yes, absolutely. Give it love from the movie, friends. Absolutely. All right, guys. How strong is the possibility that the new Texas Chainsaw jumps the shark? You know, man, to be honest with you, I think the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre is actually going to be a decent film. I bet you it's going to probably be the best Texas Chainsaw Massacre since probably the first film, which isn't that hard of a feat. That's not really that, hard to do, but I bet you it's actually going to be a good film. I don't think they would make something after so many bad sequels. I definitely think they have something good here. So I'm holding out strong for it. I'm hoping it's good. The premise wasn't all that exciting at first, but I am really, really hoping out. I'm holding in for it. I really am. I hope it jumps the shark. Why not a free-for-all between every Jason from all the movies and the Never Hike Alone Jason called Ghost Jason? I mean, I guess you could. But it'd be interesting, wouldn't it? The multiverse theory, right? There were also interesting rework in the fanscription, like Disney Elseworlds, which included what if Scar raised Simba, what if Jafar won in Aladdin, and what if Anna was the villain in both Frozen. It's an interesting little theory. Those are interesting theories. What ifs? I mean, those are pretty cool. Those are pretty cool. I'm not a big diehard fan of what ifs, to be honest with you. I love just watching a story to watch a story. I don't care what could have happened. I just like a simple story, like a simple this is what happened kind of thing. I like the answer right in my face. I don't like what if, what if Jason, right? I mean, what if instead of Jason came back when Tina used her psychic abilities? What if her father came back and was actually the one murdering people? Mr. Jordan, I have to run some errands. I'm sorry. I'll leave first. Good night, everyone. Okay, Kong. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Sarah Gomez. Hi, I'm new to your channel and found you because of your baby metal reaction. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Sarah. I appreciate that. And I hope everybody's actually enjoying those reactions. I really, really appreciate it. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great New Year's, by the way. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, everybody. Before you all leave, Happy New Year. Good God, it's 2022 now. Good, yes. BRB, my niece and nephew are fighting over a pillow. Do what you got to do. But I'm glad to see new faces coming up. Sarah, that's awesome. I'm so glad you could make it to this live stream. Really, really awesome. Thank you so much. I'm doing really good. I'm just giving a quick overall update. I mean, I'm just asking you guys what you guys would like to see from the channel. Bets on who? What if Jason had a fight with the T-Rex from Jurassic Park? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the T-Rex would win. It's a motherfucking T-Rex. I am doing well. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Sarah. I'm glad you're doing well. I hope you're having a freaking awesome night. I'm all hyped up on coffee right now. I won't be on much longer, but I'm definitely saying Happy New Year's to a few of the supporters on the channel. I know most of my supporters are probably asleep. So I came on a little late, but it's already 12. What is your content based off of? Mostly horror movies. This is mostly a horror related channel. We love talking like Friday the 13th, Halloween, all of that stuff here. We love talking about movies here. We also love doing reactions to a lot of movies. It's mostly a reaction channel, but it's just it's a very horror. I mean, if you could tell by the background, it's very horror related. But we just like to be us, really. We just like to talk. We like to talk about life, being cool with everybody, being chill, being very kind to each other. So, I mean, if you like all that stuff, then this is probably a decent channel for you to hang around. I mean, we just genuinely like each other's company. When you are going to react to Grace Jones' song, pull up to the hopefully soon, man. I know there's a lot of stuff I got to get to still. Happy New Year's, Lori. Thank you so much. But I also do a lot of paranormal video reactions, like with Sam and Colby. People really enjoy those. I'm back. Tickles never fail to stop them. That'd do it. That'd do it. That would certainly do it. I adore Grace Jones. Oh, yes. But, oh, man. An hour and 20 minutes in, guys. We're an hour and 20 minutes into Friday Fright Night. And I'm glad to do Friday Fright Night again. It's been a while. Do you take requests or recommendations on movies or videos? I always take recommendations. I always take people's comments and a recommendation. But if you really want to make a really legitimate recommendation and actually maybe have me possibly... Because I don't get to everybody's comments on YouTube, unfortunately. There's just a lot of people now. So I always say on page, and for $1 a month, you can vote on polls to future content and all of that stuff. I would just say do that, but you can always leave recommendations. I always look at them, so maybe at some point I would get to it. Lori, good taste. Grace Jones was a great vampire. Gotta go to bed. Night, Jordan, getting pretty buzzed on, I bet. Hope you have a great night and have a happy new year. Jordan and Philip and everybody. All right. Thank you so much, Sebastian. Thank you so much. Have a great night, man. Have a great night. Don't overdrink, but do it anyways. Happy New Year. Horror is my passion and focus. So many horror reactions and reviews is certainly welcome for me. Well, Keith Jones, you're in the right place, man. You're in the right place, I'd say. We have a lot of horror movie reactions, and actually one of the things I'm going to be getting back to doing is horror movie reactions, and this is mostly a horror movie channel, so like I want to get back to the horror movie reactions. I'll do a few more non-horror movie reactions, and I'm going to go right back into the horror genre because that is what I love. Stay safe for the new year. Absolutely. Everybody needs to stay safe for the new year. Everybody needs to stay safe. Seriously. Be careful out there. There's a lot of drunk drivers and everything. Have a happy new year. Absolutely. And I hope 2020 brings you a lot of good fortune too. Really. Really. I hope it's a better year for you guys than 2021. Hopefully 2021 was a good year for most of you, but it was very good for us because we got to be able to gain almost 10,000 subs and went pretty strong. So that's something to be happy about for me. And I finally got to leave the state going to Texas. That's awesome. Got it. I recommend if you do react to more Baby Metal community comments, soon as they find their video, they will welcome you to the community with any help on facts or meanings. If you do any more, I will absolutely do more. Don't worry. Don't worry, Sarah. I will. I'm excited to Gotham Knights later this year. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I will be doing more Baby Metal. I really like the first song I listened to, Akatsuki. I really like that song a lot. Actually, I really like the style too. I thought the style was just off the wall, off the chain, just cool. I'm excited for Gotham Knights later this year. But guys, I love talking to you guys right now. I'm getting tired. Normally my bedtime is around 9:30. It's 12:41 a.m. here. I'm getting rather tired. I'm kind of coffee's starting to wear me down a little bit. But anyways, I loved talking to you guys. I really hope you guys have a fantastic new year. I really do. I really do. I'm glad you guys could stick with me throughout the year. I'm very happy. I'm very happy about that. But I am getting tired, so I will talk to you guys later. I will hopefully be doing something else soon. Well, I'll be probably posting tomorrow, so like you'll see me then. But I do try to go live every Friday. I know I've been struggling a lot lately to do that, but I've also been very busy on side filming. Cool, you are not ready for that band. They do wide amounts of genres, music, and with a huge history. Ooh. All right, guys. Please have a phenomenal night. Phenomenal night. I'm not even saying just a good night. Have a phenomenal night. Happy New Year, Francis. Happy New Year, guys. For future reactions, if you get a chance, I recommend The Dreams, Rain of Fire, Midnight Meat Train. I would love to react to Midnight Meat Train. Crimson Peak. Good night. Hope everyone has a wonderful new year. Everybody needs to have a fantastic new year. You all need to go home. Just do something tonight. Do something fun. Have a good night, Sarah. Thank you so much for joining. You're a badass. I really appreciate the recommendations. have a happy new year, guys. Keith Jones, happy new year. Thank you so much for joining. Mercy, Lori, Philip, Mere Domains, Sebastian, Philip, I feel like I said Lori, Francis, Kong, thank you for joining us. Christy, Peachy, Nitro Zeus, thank you guys so much for joining. You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, everyone. Much love. And remember, heroes never die. Happy New Year, everyone. That's absolutely, and the heroes never die. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Take care. Have a great night. And I'll check you guys out in the next video. Keep it retro.